Hi guys. I'm here with Lycah. We are shooting another installment of Ask an Estie series. She is the apprentice of my esthetician. So yeah, we're gonna ask her a few questions today. Thank you for doing this
Of course, I'm so
video.
excited.
I'm excited too. So can you tell us what inspired you to become an esthetician?
So I was actually dealing with acne myself
Hmm.
back in 2019. And I decided I was like, you know what? I just need to see an esthetician. I dealt with like some acne before, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing like how I was.
Mm-hmm.
And back then I went to a dermatologist and I didn't really want to depend going to a doctor and getting the prescription and any creams where I'd have to always go to them. So I started seeing an esthetician and she was just so passionate and I
Yeah.
just love that I don't know, she was like really enjoying her career.
Mm-hmm.
And down the line, I currently work in accounting, and I was just like, what do I want to do with my life?
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to find something that I was more passionate about. And that skincare and aesthetics was something I always came back to because of my esthetician that
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing. And after that, I just made the leap and I was all like, I'm just going to do it. If I hate it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if I love it, then I found something that I can really do for the rest of my life, I hope.
Nice, nice. I love that. So can you share what your experience was like in school, like any ups, downs, just like what that was like going to school?
Yeah. So going to school, I feel like I had a very good experience. I one of my worries was, you're going to school with a bunch of girls and
Yeah,
there might be some drama, but I was lucky enough to where there wasn't drama. So
nice.
we all minded our own business. I think the one thing I would say is just make the most of it and really get a bunch of hands-on. Because I can tell when you don't really put yourself out there, it's very easy to be like, ugh, I don't even
Yeah.
like this. But I personally feel like I had a very good experience. I think my one thing I wish could have changed is I just wish I was able to learn more.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like my specific school leaned a lot into facials, which was fine because I loved facials, but I wish I got more training like brow laminations, tints,
Mm,
lash lifts, slash tints, and other things than
nice,
just facials and waxing, really.
nice. I feel like when I go to school, that's what I'm nervous about is
Hmm.
like learning other things.
Yeah.
I have no desire to wax. So I
Yes.
don't want to learn it. But obviously you have to because it's like it's just a
Hmm.
part of the curriculum. But like I have no desire to learn how to
Girl,
wax. I'm so nervous about
yeah, and
that.
that's the thing is, I feel like a lot of girls maybe just went in strictly for lashes, and then
Hmm.
my school at least, did not cover lashes whatsoever. They
Yeah.
did like a quick little tutorial, and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
you're on your own. But yeah, I would say, just be open to everything because you
Mm,
never know.
yes.
You might
Yes.
love waxing once you're
Yes.
actually in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that happened to a couple girls I went to school with. They went in for one thing and they're like, this is what I want to do. And
Hmm.
then graduating, they're kind of like, I don't even think I want to do it anymore. And I just want to focus
Yeah.
on this thing now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just say just be super open
Yeah.
to learning everything.
Yeah. That's how my best friend was. She didn't want to learn waxing either, but she loves waxing. And then
Hmm.
she went to go work for a company under waxing too.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
oh, that's cool. So, can you tell me, what made you decide to go the apprentice route? Because
Hmm.
most people either go try to find someone to work for or open up a studio and come as solo SD. So, what made you, which I think this is a great route, but what made
Hmm.
you choose this path first?
So I actually kind of happened to stumble upon it. I graduating outside of school, I told myself I think I might just have to go on my own
Mm-hmm.
because I did want to keep my day job to basically fund my
Yes.
side hustle.
Yes.
And yeah, so I was looking for suites and I met Kaylani, and she happened to mention to me like, "Hey, I'm doing an apprenticeship. Is it something you're interested in?"
Mm-hmm.
And the scheduling pretty much worked. I get to shadow her on the weekends and Wednesday nights if she has later appointments.
Nice.
And anytime she's not in the suite, I basically can bring in my own clients. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. I'm still able to learn under someone
Mm-hmm.
and still kind of feel like I'm on my own
Right.
because I have that freedom to bring my own clients in.
I love that.
Hmm.
I love that a lot. So, how long is your apprenticeship?
Right now, I have a contract for a year. So I started, I believe, in February. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be done next year, February.
Okay, nice.
Mhm.
So, where you are right now in your stage of the program, um, Can you walk us through like what a typical day would look like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the most part, like I said, I'll shadow Wednesday nights if she has later appointments or on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, I'm just kind of in the treatment room with her, watching her, seeing how she does things. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like at first, when everything was very new to me, I was asking a lot more questions. I
Mm-hmm.
really made note of how she was doing her facials literally from the beginning to the end.
Love
Like,
that.
just questions that she asks during the facial,
Mm-hmm.
any advice that she gives to clients with whatever they're dealing with, and then products as well, and the treatments that she actually offers. So now I'm kind of a little bit more comfortable with the treatments that she does. So I'm able to really gauge in and see exactly what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Love that. So anybody who wants to start a career in aesthetics, was thinking about going to school, what are some tips, some advice, or like a motivational prep talk speech that you would give to them?
I would say I know everybody's not in the position to really just go for it because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise I'd be like, just do it, just
Mm-hmm.
try it. And I know like money can sometimes be an issue because that was kind of
Yeah.
my concern. And I just thought of it like, this is something I really want to do for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like it was a great investment
I love that.
because, yeah, I just want to be able to find what I love,
Mm-hmm.
basically. And, there's student loans, there's FAFSA that can help you out financially. And then I know another struggle is maybe time.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, like, there's a schedule that could work out with you. Like, I worked full time and
Mm-hmm.
I was able to find a school that had night classes. So that worked out for me.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I would say, I mean, I don't have experience, but if you're a mom, obviously that's a whole
Yeah,
different
it's a different ball
story
game.
because it's
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
scheduling. But I would say if you can make it work, just try your best to try it. And that goes for anything, not even aesthetics. Just
Yeah.
anything you want to try is just go for it.
Oh, I do have one more question
Yeah.
about the apprenticeship.
Yes.
So, like when this is all said and done,
Mm-hmm.
or what do you feel like you want to focus the most on, or like you want to master or really be confident in when this is over? By
I
the time,
think
yeah.
just being able to help someone with their skin and see that
Mm-hmm.
transformation. I could do so many facials and really like understand how to perform a facial, but I think long term,
Mm-hmm.
knowing how to advise someone to use their skincare at home, give them tips because it's not just only the products that you use on your face. I know diet can come into
Mm-hmm.
play and then just other activities that you do. So I just want to be an expert
Yeah.
in educating people, I guess.
That's good. That's good. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people kind of just go into it because, like, on social media, being an esthetician right now kind of looks glamorous. But
Yeah.
like I feel like sometimes some people who go into it don't really go into it with just like the thought of like, I really want to help these
Yes.
people that I'm advising or giving facials. But also like I will even say for myself, when I first found out about what an esthetician was, like I really just thought facials were like pampering.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, I
Pampering.
agree.
Because that's how I booked my first facial. Like, even
Hmm.
though I was like stalking Kaylani for a little bit, like, and I saw some of the transformations, I still kind of went into it with like, oh, I'm only gonna get pampered. It's my birthday. And then like I became a client.
Right.
But yeah, I love that. So you did mention that you are working your 9 to 5 still,
Yes.
and you're
Yes.
doing this apprenticeship. So, what do you feel like? How do you feel like you properly take care of yourself? Like self care, what do you do for self care? Or even if you feel like you don't properly set the time aside for self care, what do you feel like you
Hmm.
can do better?
Definitely, I feel like it could be better. I think
Mm-hmm.
the one thing I am doing right now that's good for me is just making sure I have a day where I'm not doing aesthetic stuff
Yeah,
after work.
yeah.
Because for the most part, that's when I can do it is
Mm-hmm.
after I get off because I'm shadowing on the weekends. So I think taking at least one day a week
Mm-hmm.
is the best for me right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you get out of school, you kind of are in hustle mode. You're all like, I need to really
Mm-hmm.
push, I need to put myself out there. But I'm really just going with the flow,
Yeah.
taking it as it comes. Of course, I'd love to be booked and busy right now,
Right.
but I'm just kind of going with the flow.
Going with the flow until you can
Yeah,
transition. I love that.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
love that. So let's see. One last question. What are some of your goals? It could be short term, long term, or just in general. What are some of your goals when it comes to aesthetics?
I think long term right now is just hopefully phasing out my 9 to 5 to be able to do aesthetics full time.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually getting my own suite.
Love
I
that.
think that's kind of my main goals right now. And like I said, very, very long term is
Mm-hmm.
just being an expert in educating other clients and hopefully offering other services that aren't strictly just facials. I
Mm-hmm.
would love to do, but as of right now, I just want to hone in on facials and then
Yeah.
branch out eventually.
Okay. I love those are good. I love that. Well, thank you for doing this interview with
Yes, of
me.
course.
I'm so
Thank you so
excited. And
much.
thank you for my microneedling done today.
Yay!
Thank you.